My child, listen carefully. I am speaking directly to your heart. I know you've been feeling uncertain about your life and direction. You wondered if your prayers reached heaven and asked why things move so slowly. You looked at your situation, feeling a sense of delay. But today, understand this clearly. I am Jesus. I have been walking beside you through every moment of this journey, always present. Even when you felt alone, I was there. When you felt weak, I was strengthening you. Even when you believed nothing was changing, I was preparing something greater for your future. Many believe blessings appear suddenly, without preparation. But that is not how I work in the lives of those I love, my child. Before opening a new door, I prepare their heart, faith, and character, so they are ready to walk through that door without losing their way. The season you are in now is part of that preparation, okay? I know there were days when it felt frustrating and confusing. You prayed about plans and watched them fail. You trusted people and saw them walk away. You hoped for opportunities, then saw them disappear. My child, those moments were not accidents. I allowed those things to happen because they were leading you away from paths that would not have brought you closer to your purpose. Sometimes the things that look like disappointments are actually protection. It's difficult to understand in the moment, but one day you will look back and realize I was guiding your steps, even when you did not recognize my hand at work. Think about the disciples when they followed me. Many times they did not understand what I was doing or why certain things were happening. When the storm came across the sea and waves crashed against their boat, they were terrified and believed they were about to die. But I already knew that the storm would not destroy them. When I stood up and spoke peace to the wind and waves, the storm obeyed my voice. The same authority that calmed that storm still belongs to me today. My child, the situations you are facing right now may look overwhelming from your perspective, but they are not beyond my control. I have power over every circumstance, every obstacle, and every challenge that stands in your path. What I am asking you to do right now is trust me while the process continues. Faith is not simply believing when life is easy. Faith is trusting me when the outcome is not visible yet. I know that waiting can be difficult, especially when you feel like you have been waiting for a long time. But remember that my timing is different from human timing. What feels slow to you is often perfect timing from heaven's perspective. If I opened every door the moment you ask for it, you might step into situations that would harm your future. That is why I sometimes allow a season of preparation before the breakthrough arrives. During this season, I have been teaching you lessons that will protect you in the future. I have been strengthening your patience, your wisdom, and your ability to trust me, even when circumstances feel uncertain. These qualities will guide you when the next chapter of your life begins. My child, there are things happening behind the scenes of your life right now that you cannot see yet. People are being positioned who will help you. Opportunities are forming that will appear at the right moment. Situations that once looked impossible will begin to change in ways you did not expect. When those changes happen, you will realize that I was working long before you noticed the results. Many people give up during the waiting season because they assume nothing is happening. But the truth is that the waiting season is often when the most important preparation takes place. Seeds planted in faith do not grow overnight, but they do grow beneath the surface. When the time is right, those seeds begin to produce visible results. In the same way, the prayers you have spoken and the faith you have held on to are producing something that will soon become visible in your life. But before that moment arrives, I want you to remember something important. Do not allow discouragement to convince you that your story is finished. The chapter you are living through right now is not the end. It is the moment where everything begins to turn in a new direction. The struggles you have faced are shaping the person you are becoming, and the strength you are gaining will allow you to help others. One day, someone will hear your story and realize that if Jesus helped you overcome your challenges, He can help them overcome theirs as well. That is why your breakthrough matters more than you realize. It's not only about your own life. It is about the hope your story will bring to others who feel lost and discouraged. So do not lose faith during this season. Stay close to me. Continue speaking to me in prayer. Let my words guide your thoughts instead of allowing fear to control them. I know the plans I have for your life, and those plans have not changed. Even when the path looks uncertain from your perspective, I am still leading you forward. Trust me for a little longer. Walk with me step by step and watch what I will do in the next chapter of your life, because the door you have been praying about is closer to opening than you realize. And when it opens, you will understand why this season had to happen exactly the way it did.